name, the Alice in Wonderland technique, named after the Lewis Carroll novel, a story where nothing follows the rule of logic. The manual states the aim openly, to confound the expectations and conditioned reactions of the interrogatee, and then it explains the thinking behind it. A person is used to a world that makes sense, a world of continuity and logic. He clings to that world because it holds his identity together and his power to resist. So the technique attacks exactly that. According to the manual, it works best with 2 or 3 interrogators. The first one asks a question that sounds normal but is actually nonsense. Before the person can even answer, the second interrogator interrupts with a completely unrelated and equally illogical question. Sometimes both speak at once. No answer is ever acknowledged. Nothing connects to anything. And this continues day after day, for as long as necessary, until the situation becomes mentally intolerable. Here is why it works. Your mind depends on the world making sense. When nothing makes sense anymore, the mind starts to panic. It desperately searches for something stable to hold on to. And at that exact moment, the person becomes suggestible. They start accepting whatever the interrogator offers them because any structure feels better than chaos. The manual even notes that the subject is likely to make significant admissions at this stage. Researchers who studied the document later described it plainly. This method was designed to induce states similar to psychosis without ever touching the person. Now, I want you to think about something, and this part is just my observation, so take it as that. The technique needed 2 or 3 interrogators, asking disconnected questions, giving you no time to think. Well, look at your phone. You open social media, and within 1 minute you see a war, a dancing video, a tragedy, a joke, an ad, an opinion, and breaking news that contradicts the breaking news from yesterday. Nothing connects to anything. No topic is ever finished before the next one starts. One post tells you the economy is collapsing. The next one tells you everything's fine. One expert tells you a food is healthy. Another expert says the same food will kill you. And both videos play back to back in the same scroll. In the interrogation room, this was done by design to a prisoner over days. Today, you carry the room in your pocket and you enter it voluntarily every few minutes. And remember what the manual says happens next. When nothing makes sense anymore, the mind panics. It searches for something stable to hold on to, and it accepts whatever's offered because any structure feels better than chaos. So ask yourself, when you feel lost in all that noise and someone shows up with a simple, confident answer, how carefully do you check who that someone is?